Welcome to Kanpai News. It's news time, everyone. It's news o'clock. It's news. It's February the newsteenth.
Yes, it is.
Newsy 4. No, this is
Indeed, yeah.
this is Kanpai News for the week commencing the 11th of February, 2024. I am your host Nasuth. I am joined, of course, as I am every week, by Xeno and Thaylien. How are you guys this week?
Fantastic.
What the fuck is on your head?
He's just keeping his head warm.
Oh, fuck. No.
I just thought it'd be handy.
No. Actually, to be fair, I was playing Helldivers 2 last night, and I made some wicked puns, and you would have been proud of me.
I would be proud.
I don't even remember
How's
them
the
now.
launch been for you? Because I've been hearing that that's actually been disappointing, the launch of Helldivers 2. But
There were
weird.
server issues yesterday, but Thursday and Friday it was fine.
It's because they
fair enough.
way exceeded the expectations.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. It was the
So-
weekend. Everyone was playing.
Yeah.
But that's not the news we're here for. If you want to go watch us play Helldivers, I'm sure we'll be streaming it sometime this week. But let's get into
do the news.
Let's get into the actual news. So,
News.
first up, AnimeNEXT 2024 faces unexpected cancellation. The AnimeNEXT 2024 convention in New Jersey has been unexpectedly canceled due to unforeseen circumstances faced by its parent company, Universal Animation Incorporated, which halted the event's planning process. Despite efforts to incorporate feedback from the 2023 event and maintain the high quality and experience attendees expect, the organizers were forced to call off this year's convention. The specific nature of the issues has not been disclosed, and additionally, the Anime New Jersey Plus event by Media Blasters is also encountering difficulties, searching for new venues and dates due to their original location being taken down. This announcement follows a series of challenges for AnimeNEXT, including a significant price increase by the Atlantic City Convention Center and the inability to enforce COVID-19 safety measures, leading to the cancellation of all public-facing attractions for the 2022 event. I hate to say it, but it might be, it might just be that conventions are starting to die back down again, like they were in the 90s. Because in the 90s there weren't really that many. You'd have like A-Con, you'd have maybe Comic-Con, maybe, and then the occasional Trek convention, and that was really it.
Indeed. Still, considering how ill people get from conventions, I think it can only be a positive thing for now.
The con flu is
Later on,
definitely
maybe,
a real thing.
Yeah. Alright, so, moving on. We are celebrating the legacy of José Delbo. Renowned Argentinian comic book artist José Delbo, best known for his work on the Transformers comic books for Marvel, passed away on February 5th, 2024, at the age of 90. Delbo's illustrious career in the United States began with significant contributions to DC Comics, including The Spectre and Wonder Woman, before his involvement with the Transformers comics between 1988 and 1990, where he worked on 25 issues. In recognition of his contributions to the comic book industry, Delbo was honored with the Inkpot Award by San Diego Comic-Con International in 2013, marking a high point in his long and distinguished career.
I can't believe that is the high point of his career. But I mean, who knows? Maybe he was unappreciated in his line of work. Yeah, his field. Yeah, it's a pretty good legacy, though.
Still, yes, fantastic.
Right. Moving on. Early leak Crackdown 2 arrested for unauthorized Shonen Jump posts. In a recent operation, Japanese authorities arrested 2 foreign nationals for allegedly posting manga from Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump online prior to its official release. The suspects, linked to Japan Deal World LLC, based in Tokyo's Kita ward, reportedly engaged in unauthorized distribution of last March. Wait, I think I skipped a line. And are accused of copyright infringement.
Reportedly engaged in unauthorized distribution last March, and are accused of copyright infringement.
Through photographing and copying magazine images. Their method involved purchasing magazines before their release from Tokyo bookstores, leading to an ongoing investigation for potential accomplices. The incident follows a similar 2017 case involving the unauthorized upload of Eiichiro Oda's One Piece manga.
I can believe that's a big thing over there. Or yeah.
This is so much of a thing that video game publishers, when they produce their physical copies for their discs, expect there to be theft of the physical discs from factories. One of the most famous ones is Kingdom Hearts 3 when that released. The actual end of the game wasn't on the disc, and that was part of the part of the day one DLC content. So if you, you actually had to. So you actually had to put the game into the console on the release day, download the day one patch in order to get the end of the game. So you never get it if you didn't get a legal copy.
Jeez,
that's incredible. Right. So swiftly onward into the Crunchyroll section. It's the end of an era as the Funimation app bids farewell. Crunchyroll has announced the shutdown of the Funimation app on April 2nd, marking a significant step in the consolidation process following the merger of the two anime streaming giants. Subscribers of Funimation can supposedly seamlessly transition their accounts to Crunchyroll, ensuring their watch history and queue remains intact. However, digital copies provided by Funimation as part of certain DVD or Blu-ray purchases will not be supported by Crunchyroll, despite Funimation's promise that these purchases would be available, quote-unquote, forever, which technically has a slightly different meaning in business lingo. It's usually it means for the life of the company. Yeah.
Until end of service, usually.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Despite this merger, which began after Sony's Funimation Global Group acquired Crunchyroll for $1.17 billion from AT&T in August 2021, not all Funimation content has yet migrated to Crunchyroll, leaving some users in a strange limbo. That's the other side of it. Prices for Funimation users will also increase in 2025 from $54.99 a year to $99.99 a year to match the current Crunchyroll pricing.
So wait. Basically, Funimation was cheaper than Crunchyroll.
Okay. Right.
Yes. It's almost double.
Oh my.
But it's almost like what's the word? Monopolies aren't a good thing.
But can we just backtrack a little bit, because it's despite this merger, which began after Sony Funimation Global Group acquired Crunchyroll from AT&T.
Yes, technically Funimation bought Crunchyroll, but they're using the Crunchyroll brand.
Indeed.
Because it was more popular.
But this feels like a dick move to say, oh yeah, we no longer have to facilitate the forever clause in our digital
because
collection.
Funimation are technically closing down the service.
Our service. We're using the other service instead.
It's
all corporatism and subsidiary stuff, and all that BS.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is indeed. So, I mean, it didn't technically affect me at all. I mean, I did have a Funimation account at one point, but I think it was a free trial, so it linked a couple of things in my watch list to my Crunchyroll account. So things that Crunchyroll now have that they didn't, that they added since that point, suddenly appeared on the very bottom of my watch list of having watched, 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh wow!
So
interesting. Right. Let's move on to the other Crunchyroll news.
Yes, which is Crunchyroll expands its reach to Samsung Smart TVs. So also in Crunchyroll news, they announced the launch of a streaming app on Samsung Smart TVs covering models from 2017 to 2023, beginning in the US with plans for a global rollout by the end of the week. This expansion is part of Crunchyroll's broader strategy to make its content more accessible, following its recent inclusion on Amazon Prime Video channels and the launch of a 24/7 linear channel on various platforms.
Yep. So their price may be going up, but they are also trying to be in more places. So
yeah, it's just funny because I've got a Samsung right over there, and it's I've had a Fire Stick for a long time. I've just been watching Crunchyroll on the Fire Stick as normal.
Yeah,
I'm just going to point out He was pointing at the washing machine, not at the TV that's off screen. We can't see it.
It's got a Samsung washing machine.
Yeah, the Samsung washing machine.
It's a Samsung. In fact, don't they make them? They do, don't they?
It's why he enjoys One Piece so much.
I see.
Indeed. Yes.
I see.
Right, so the next story. Farewell Symphony, the Takt Opus... Takt... Yeah, Opus.
It is Tactopus,
Symphony.
yeah.
No, it's Takt Opus, not Tactopus.
Tactopus.
Right?
Tactopus.
Tactopus. God damn it. Like, I was so confused by... Anyway, right.
Like Octopus.
Tactopus... No, it's not. Tactopus Symphony game service ends. Smartphone game Tactopus Symphony, part of the Tactopus project, will conclude its service in both Japanese and English on April 9th. Launched on the 28th of June. Jesus Christ, not even a year, 2023. The game is set
way
in
more
a world...
frequent.
Oh dear God, yeah. The game is set in a world devoid of classical music, where music arts, characters personifying legendary compositions, battle to reclaim hope. Despite the efforts of its operations team, the challenge of continuing to deliver satisfying content led to this decision. I kind of feel like...
Wasn't the ending of the anime rushed so that they could launch this game?
I think there's been memes about that, yes.
Yeah, I don't know, like, maybe a bit, but it just feels like... Yes, I mean, the anime was totally supposed to lead people into... picking up the game and things, but it just feels like if you don't have a plan that for the game to even last a year, like how the fuck even?
Yep.
It just begs, people are just not going to bother with mobile games.
Yep.
We can hope so, because that way the people that make absolute crappy ones will die off, and the good ones remain.
No, I don't think there will be good ones.
Shift into making better games in general.
No, I don't think they will though, because it's just like, oh no, but this crap won't sell. It's like, yeah, because it's
no.
But it's...
I mean, like better traditional games rather than crappy smartphone games.
On consoles, not on phones, yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, it could be on phones, but as long as it's console quality. Anyway, so swiftly onward. Ninja Kamui strikes in the night. I want to do there's something that's just like that from some Adult Swim. Anyway, doesn't matter. My brain is being tickled by some nostalgia. Speaking of Adult Swim, Adult Swim's YouTube channel has unveiled an English subtitled trailer for the Ninja Kamui anime, set to premiere in the Toonami block with both English dub and Japanese audio options, which we've previously said, but this is the first time that the Japanese trailer is out. This action-packed narrative follows Joe Higan, a Nukenin, a rogue ninja, as he emerges from a brutal assault on his family by his former clan, seeking vengeance under his alter ego, Ninja Kamui. Directed by Sung-Ho Park, of Jujutsu Kaisen and the God of High School, with character designs by Takeshi Okazaki from Afro Samurai and Star Wars Visions. I believe there was the black and white one with the weird umbrella saber thing.
Duel?
Yes, but that was so good. The character designs in that were brilliant.
The
Duel.
Whatever the name of that was. The series promises a blend of ancient skills and futuristic warfare. Additionally, a game adaptation, Ninja Kamui Shinobi Origins, is anticipated in spring 2024. I did watch the trailer. It does actually look at least very stylish. Who knows if it'll actually hold up as an anime? But it looks good.
I mean, like, I really enjoyed, Fena, the Pirate Princess, which was, again, another one that was heavily pushed by, I think it was, like, supported by, Adult Swim. But, like, it ends so abruptly. It's like, oh, yeah, you've got enough episodes now, let's just push it out. It's like, but...
No, that's not what you do. That's bad.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to do that.
Anyway,
we'll see.
Supposed to leave it on a cliffhanger.
Wait, I think it's actually. Does this? What? I think it's actually already started airing. Wait.
Oh, effectively Sunday for others. What date?
Doesn't actually provide a date.
Didn't actually
Stupid
provide a
article.
date.
Check the
I want to
actual
say it's
trailer.
supposed to be. Okay.
Scroll
yeah.
the trailer.
Surely it'll be.
English sub Saturday night 3 a.m. When did this come out?
The 9th. Which, so yeah, I think it's already airing. Yep, there you go.
Ah,
Go watch
of
it.
this weekend just passed.
Yep.
Alrighty, that's a silly screenshot to start this article on. Astronaut anime unveils cast. The upcoming original anime Astronaut has released its first promotional video, introducing additional cast members and staff, along with the opening theme song, Hohoemi Note, or Smile Note, by Ai Furihata. The science fiction comedy, set to premiere in April, features a talented ensemble, including Shinichiro Miki as Shokichi Yamashita, Tomokazu Sugita as Tomohiro Wakabayashi, and Maya Uchida as Mira Gotokuchi, yes, among others. The series follows the story of Takumi, a gifted chef who accepted a job at the Astro, a boarding house, where he meets and works alongside the enigmatic caretaker Mira, leading to a deepening connection between them. Directed by Haruki Kasugamori at Telecom Animation Film, you're so mean to me, with Shinji Takamatsu as chief director, Astronaut promises a blend of humor, intrigue, and heartwarming moments.
It does look interesting, at least.
Go back.
The guy leaping.
Singing in the, he's singing in the rain.
Clearly.
There he is. He's singing in the rain.
But I mean, it could be. It looks like it's going to be a little more on the slice of life side, maybe. But could be fun. Could still be fun.
But some of these just look ridiculous. I think that's.
Look at these character designs, though.
I kind of feel all over the place.
A little bit.
Indeed.
A little bit.
So everything from the old man to the businessman to the guy with the weird collar.
Yeah. And the idol.
And the two waifu characters
and the nerdy kid
and the
whatever the dog is doing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking about weird designs, so Suicide Squad Isekai adds new voices to its roster. Japan and Wit Studio have unveiled 6 new cast members, including Taku Yashiro as Rick Flag and Kujira. Okay, as Amanda Waller. This original anime, which is set to premiere globally in 2024, takes a group of infamous DC villains, including Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and Peacemaker, on a mission through a gate connecting Gotham to a realm of swords and magic. Under the threat of explosives in their neck, this team must navigate the dangers of their new world, blending action-packed adventure with the fantasy of Isekai.
The designs aren't really that bad, except this one. This one's kind of weird.
Yeah.
but the designs don't seem so bad.
Anime Harley Quinn looks quite good. Anime Joker is kind of what you expect from him.
It's a little more Jared Leto Joker than I'd like.
Yeah,
but,
it is, definitely. But yeah, look at that. It's Deadshot with orcs, Peacemaker with an axe, which, you kind of expect. Is that Clayface?
Oh, it's Clayface.
Yeah.
It is. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be really fun. King Shark.
King Shark is a shark.
And then there were the other ones up here that you might have missed.
Yeah.
So
those are our Isekai people.
Royalty. Yeah.
Have you guys ever watched the animated? Yes. Have you guys ever watched the animated DC movies? Because they are brilliant. They're everything. They're everything that the DC movies should be.
Yes.
But they're not. So the animated ones are brilliant. And something that really caught me was the Justice League Dark movies, where they have one of the a complete extinction kind of things brought on by Apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
And Nanawe is in there. He's King Shark. But in the movie, all he says is he seems to have been influenced by Groot, because all he says is King Shark is a shark. and everybody understands him. But
Ridiculous.
at the end of the movie, he turns around to everybody and says, King Shark is honored to have served with you all. And Boomerang just goes, bloody hell, you could speak this entire time, and then gets cut off by explosions.
Oh dear.
I'm interested to see where they go with this, but I mean, this.
It does feel kind of like a gimmick.
He looks too young, doesn't he?
No. It just feels like this could flop. Like if it was a case of.
Right.
If it's a case of like the characters got stuck in another universe, then sure. But it feels like this is a case of a portal's opened in Gotham and they have to go.
But with the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yes. Suicide Squad Gate. I don't know, that could be fun though, because
It could.
rather than just we're trapped in another world and we'll have to get back or anything, or we have to take over the world, this one, you've got the driving force that the Suicide Squad is known for, which is the threat of death hanging over them at all times if they go off mission.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, a part of it, like, it depends entirely how much Warner Brothers want to control this.
Yes, it depends on, because it is Wit Studio, and Wit Studio does do good work, but...
Yes. But I will point out the 2 animated movies involving the Suicide Squad have gone very, very well. And even the most recent Suicide Squad, The Suicide Squad, was a good movie.
But that's only because James Gunn told everyone to screw off.
That is true.
Right.
The animated ones were good.
Let's move on.
Yes, yeah. So, Toei Animation and Sonic's Naoto Oshima reveal a new CGI film. Wow, it just kind of repeats that. Toei Animation and Naoto Oshima, the original designer for Sonic the Hedgehog, have announced Hypergalactic, a new CGI animated film. Oshima is collaborating with Joseph Cho on the story and characters, with the film being directed by David N. Weiss of Shrek 2 fame. The plot revolves around a teenage girl and her younger brother in the near future who encounter the forgotten Earth protector, Okan, while searching for their missing parents. Along the way, they discover the true meaning of family. The film features a cast including Adam Devine, Elsie Fisher, J.K. Simmons, and Sam Richardson, with Toei planning to premiere it at the European film market in Berlin. Which is an interesting move.
They mentioned Shrek 2, therefore this is automatically awesome.
And these are all big names.
Yeah.
They must have some big plans for this. I mean, I'm not going to say the design's amazing, but I don't hate it.
Got character.
But David Weiss in charge of the direction should be fun.
Apparently,
some
Joseph
some
Cho
cliche
did,
but silly things.
Apparently, Joseph Cho did Lord of the Rings: The War of the Rohirrim, which I've not watched. I don't know if anyone else, if you've watched that,
right?
You'll know. But
yes, well, if that's the character stuff, then I've seen the advert. They don't look too bad.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. Well, only one way to find out. Be in Berlin.
Alrighty. So, Netflix's Parasyte the Grey is set to run from April to June. Netflix announced the airing schedule for the South Korean live-action adaptation of Hitoshi Iwaki's Parasyte manga titled Parasyte the Grey, which will premiere globally in April and run until June. The series has added Kwon Hai-hyo, I can't pronounce it properly, and Kim In-kwon to its cast, joining Jeon-suni, Ko Kyo-hwan and Lee Jung-hyun under the direction of Yoon Sang-ho. Unlike the original, which follows a high school student coexisting with an alien parasite in his arm, this adaptation offers a new narrative where Jeon's character coexists with a failed parasite infection. Ko seeks parasites for his missing sister, and Lee leads a task force combating the parasites.
Okay, I'm interested. I'm 100% interested because, like, I'm not a huge fan of the sort of like airing live schedule going from April to June, but I do like the Parasyte manga was okay, but this sounds like they really want to take it in a different direction, and I mean, the original, like, that was a failed assimilation anyway. I mean, so but Korea does a lot of really interesting, like, supernatural sci-fi kind of a lot of really interesting live action stuff. So I'm really intrigued to see where this goes.
Yep, I agree.
Cool.
Right.
So, Switch supremacy. Nintendo is king in Japan. The Nintendo Switch has become Japan's best-selling game system of all time, surpassing the Nintendo DS with 33.34 million units sold within Japan. Sorry, was that the DS had sold 33, or is this the Switch on top of the DS? That wording is a little confusing to me.
Switch console has sold 33.34 million units, surpassing the 32.99 million units sold by the DS.
Cool, there we go. That clarifies that. This milestone was revealed in Nintendo's third quarter financial results, highlighting a significant achievement in the gaming industry. The Switch's success is attributed to its versatility as both a home and portable console, combined with a strong game library. Sales trends show a decrease in the regular model by 34.9%, but the increase for the OLED model by 6.2%, and the light version by 9.1%. Additionally, Nintendo's machinery business sales went up by 4.7%, and the mobile IP-related revenues soared by 93.4% to 75.2 billion yen, which is about $500 million. Boosted by movie-related sales and increased royalty income. Globally, the Nintendo Switch family, including the Lite and the OLED models, has sold 139.36 million units as of December 31st. Wait, as of December 30th? Oh, wait, no, duh. Yes, yeah. Sorry. I thought that meant
we're
since. No. I thought that was since December 31st, not up until December 31st. Right.
We are going to talk about your interpretation of phrases.
I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone.
But Japan had
because you got half again as if it was. Never mind. I'm not going to go into it.
Getting back to the news, Nintendo has always kind of had a lock in Japan. Like, it's just, even with PlayStation being made there, Nintendo's always outsold it.
Before we move on, I mean, it's really interesting because friends of mine are, like, concerned that all development for the Nintendo Switch is just going to cease when the equivalent to the Switch 2 gets announced. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, nah, this is their golden goose. Like, even if they did release another console, I don't think that they would just flat out invest in it. Like the transition between GameCube and Wii, I think they were like, no. We're holding on to the Switch for a while. We need to make sure that the next console actually fucking sells.
Can you actually buy physical Switch games, or is it all handled online?
No. You
get little cartridges.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the huge thing when, like, because the cartridges are so small, right?
Yeah.
They had to make it so that
like
they
DS
tasted
cartridges.
awful. So, do you remember the years and years ago when they first came out?
Yes.
Yeah, people were putting them in the mouths and like,
Right.
So they made their cartridges taste absolutely disgusting, so people wouldn't try and swallow them.
Do that. Yes.
Right.
And there was a challenge about tasting them. Yeah. So,
but I don't see why. Even with a cartridge, I mean, as long as the cartridge is the same size for a new system, surely this could just play at like a reduced quality level. They could produce in theory for both systems. Sorry, go ahead, David.
All they'd have to do, though, look at the Switch design. You've got all the controls, you've got all the peripherals, right?
Yeah.
All they have to do is release a new main body that has more capability, right? And you can plug the same cartridges into the new main body.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying.
So as long as if that's the case, they could just update it. People wouldn't have to buy extra things. They just sell the the console itself as a package without having to have controllers with it.
Modular consoles. Oh my god.
Was it the Game Boy Advance that allowed you to play both Game Boy games and its own...
Yep.
Yeah. So, yes. It was also the Game Boy Advance where Nintendo did that sarcastic response of why can't we play Nintendo 64 games on the Game Boy Advance, and Nintendo released a video of them going, "Well, this is why," and tried to slot a Nintendo 64 game into it.
You could also play Game Boy games on Game Boy Color, but it would, and you could even choose between like a color scheme, but it was very weird. Anyway, yes, moving on.
I remember Game Boy Color just meant.
Okay.
I remember when Game Boy Color was just actually a colored Game Boy, not actually a color screen.
Right, yeah. Right, so ending up on a silly one before we get into the rumors. Super Saiyan Snack Time! Dragon Ball Z cereal hits shelves. In collaboration news, General Mills has introduced a limited-time Dragon Ball Z Reese's Puff cereal, bringing the Saiyan power to breakfast tables everywhere. Featuring 7 collectible boxes adorned with iconic characters like Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza, plus an exclusive Shenron box available only at Sam's Club. Fans can start their day the way Goku would. The Puffs themselves aren't Dragon Ball themed, which is a real miss if you ask me. They could have used, the spherical Puffs to as a nod to the series, but no. This crossover celebrates the upcoming Dragon Ball Daima anime series and will be available until May or when supplies run out. I don't know if they do show the other boxes.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Nice. I'm sorry. This is dumb.
Ridiculous. I know. It's so dumb.
Especially dumb. It's especially dumb because we all know that Goku starts his day out with lots of exercise, beating up giant fish, and giving them to his hot Chinese wife so that she can cook him a nice, fried breakfast.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the collaboration idea and things, but like. They could have put like little stars.
That's what I'm saying,
on the actual.
Man.
Yes.
It's like they really missed out.
Oh,
wow!
It's ridiculous that they missed out on that.
Minimum efforts.
Jesus Christ!
Anime fans aren't gonna like these.
Not even any toys in the boxes. Just characters printed on them. I mean,
I think I still get toys in the box.
But no, I don't think you can. Yeah. I don't think you can put toys in cereals anymore because the whole thing of like people, they just eat them and choke and die.
No, that was solved. That was solved by putting them in a separate packet in the actual box rather than in the cereal. That was done. But they also stopped doing that because people just went along and tore open the boxes on the shelves for the toy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
That's not how it stopped in England anyway.
Let's move on to our final section, Fact or Rumor. We have 3 this week.
Fact or Rumor.
And we're starting with Thaylien.
Indeed, because you will ask. So, the Spice and Wolf reboot will be aired in April 2024. Fact. So, several sources confirm the return of the beloved anime series with the reboot set for April 2024. This reboot, eagerly anticipated by fans, promises to reintroduce the enchanting world of Spice and Wolf to both new and returning viewers, with a focus on the adventures of the wise wolf Hollow and the traveling merchant Lawrence. The series is expected to continue its legacy of combining economics, romance, and mythology in a captivating narrative.
Very cool. So was this an actual reboot? It is a reboot.
Yes.
Interesting.
Like it,
yes, it's a flat-out reboot. It's not a continuation.
Interesting.
Right. So, next, Kaiju number 8. What?
Sorry. What? In this reboot, Hollow actually has tits.
Wow. Excellent commentary, Thaylien. Well done.
Here I was thinking we could be classy for one episode. Right. What a fool I was. Right, so Kaiju number 8 anime will be aired in April 2024, and this is a fact. This upcoming anime adaptation has officially been announced to air in April 2024, marking a significant addition to the spring anime lineup. Produced by a notable studio with Production IG leading the project, and Studio Kara, contributing to the Kaiju's designs. Kaiju number 8 is based on Naoto Matsumoto's popular manga. The series will be available on Crunchyroll as well. To be honest, I have been reading it, and I'm like, damn, I need more of this. So yeah.
Is there something? I feel like Studio Kara is the what became of Gainax. Yes, yeah, Kara is Gainax. Well, it's after Anno left Gainax, he made Kara. So
really?
There you go. It's Anno's going to be involved. Well,
wait,
probably not directly involved, but
so this is Anno's studio.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that. Is Evangelion Kara and not Gainax still?
Best known for its work on the rebuild of Evangelion film tetralogy. Yep, there you go.
Dear God.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Yep.
Dear God.
Anyway, last one.
Right, last one. The Wistoria Wand and Sword anime is set to air in July 2024. Fact. This anime adaptation, produced by Actus and Bandai Namco Pictures, is based on the manga series written by Fujino Omori and illustrated by Toshi Aoi. The series, which began serialization in December 2020, has garnered attention for its engaging storyline and is now set to make its television debut in the summer of 2024. Do you know anything about this anime?
No, I did see a trailer for it, and I was just like, damn, that looks actually pretty damn good.
Ah, all right, interesting.
I haven't even seen the trailer for it, so it's good.
Yep.
Well, that will do it for the news this week. I hope you feel informed now. I hope you feel ready to go out into the world and be sure in your anime knowledge when you tell people. Yep. There you go.
Very newsed.
Make sure you stay tuned later this week for Kanpai Cast when we are going over some of our favorite villains. And see you next time for more news.
Thaylien's wrong.
Ta-da.